attributed from. So we take it from there.
Fair enough.
The other thing is, the guy over there was saying that in the Quran it says that Jesus was crucified.
Okay. No, it doesn't.
You ask any Muslim, so that's what I'm saying. What he should have done, I gave him the chance to say nothing, stay silent.
Yeah.
He's saying, okay, you give me the evidence next week. No, that's not how we do it. It says in the Quran.
It's chapter 4, ayah 157. وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ وَمَا صَلَبُوهُ وَلَكِنْ شُبِّهَ لَهُمْ. They did not kill him. They did not crucify him. Rather,
that was a lie.
It appeared to them. Rather, it appeared so. Rather, it appeared so.
That was a lie.
It appeared so. Okay,
yes.
okay.
Yes. So, the thing is, what's interesting is why the Quran says they did not kill him and they did not crucify him. Because this is something which the Jews, they claimed. Even if you go to the Talmud, what they say is, they say because Jesus committed blasphemy, because he performed magic, and because he led the children of Israel astray. I mean, this is not our claim, this is what the Jews are saying. They say that they took hold of him, they announced for 40 days that they were going to crucify him, and then once 40 days came up, on the day of the Passover, they crucified him. So the verse is responding to their claim. وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ, they did not kill him. وَمَا صَلَبُوهُ, they did not crucify him. Rather, it appeared so to them. What's interesting is, if you go to Galatians, chapter 3, Paul, he makes a very, I would say, a strange statement, where he says that, you know, Jesus, it's paraphrased, that Jesus saved us from the curse of the law by becoming a curse for us. Because it is written that whoever is hung on a tree is cursed. So what Paul has done is he's taken something from, I believe, Exodus or Deuteronomy, where it mentions that according to what they consider the law of Moses, if someone commits a crime which is worthy of death, they will kill that person and then they will hang the person's body up as a warning, and they consider that person to be cursed. So this is what Jesus responded to. So the Quran is very clear that they did not kill him and they did not crucify him.
Okay.
Yes.
Say that again in the Arabic.
It's chapter 4.
Do you want to write that down to check for yourself?
You can check the video.
I believe.
157. One moment, please, sir. It says,
before you go any further, this is not good. You must always have the evidence. Don't just believe. Have the evidence and the knowledge, then belief comes after.
I think you can probably check the video afterwards, but it's chapter 4, verse 157, where Allah clearly says, وَمَا قَتَلُوهُ, they did not kill him, وَمَا صَلَبُوهُ, they did not crucify him.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I say something? Do you believe in Israel?
Do I believe in Israel?
Israel.
As a people?
What has happened in the past? Do you believe in them? Do you believe in what?
Okay.
What has happened?
What's your name?
Sorry, 1 minute, sir. Just nice to meet you. Thank you very much. Hopefully we can talk again.
Do you believe in Israel?
Do I believe in Israel?
Yeah, history.
History.
History, yeah.
Oh, sorry, your accent is very strong.
History. It was documented.
Of course, I believe.
Jesus Christ was killed.
I believe in
on
history.
The cross. Yeah, you have to throw every history away there. If you don't believe that Jesus Christ was nailed on the cross and killed on the cross, we have to throw every history.
1 moment, sir.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Fatah. My dad is an imam, yeah?
Okay.
But I met Christ.
No, but what's your name?
My name is Fatah.
Fatah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Fatah.
Yusuf. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. So, what you're saying is that history records that Jesus was crucified.
Yes, every history.
Okay. Let me make your argument. And then a man 600 years later, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who we believe is a messenger, brought a book, the Quran, which says he wasn't crucified. So you're saying that the history has to give precedence over the Quran?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course. Muhammad,
No, stop. No, what it is, we can move issue, but let's stick to this one.
Yeah.
Okay. What is your historic evidence that Jesus was crucified?
It was in all history. It was in all the historical books. You understand? Look, one thing I'm going to say.
I hope you're going to answer.
One thing I'm going to say.
Okay, what historic books?
One thing I'm going to say.
I will tell you the historic books.
One thing I'm going to say. The people that walk the street with Jesus Christ, all his disciples,
all of them.
All of them. They said, no, let me land here. They said he was crucified, and somebody comes 600 years after, who doesn't know him, who doesn't walk the street.
Can I get you to move over here?
Oh, come here.
Just repeat the please.
Somebody who doesn't know him.
Come this way, so people can walk past.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you're saying someone who doesn't know him.
Somebody who doesn't know him, who doesn't walk the street with him, who never met him.
With all respect,
is the
sir,
person you are going to believe.
I'm aware of your argument. I will tell you why I believe this.
Okay.
Because we have the Quran. Okay. The Quran, we believe, is the speech of the Creator, who is all-knowing, all-wise. So when He informs us of something, we accept it. That's one. When you look at your historic evidence, I'm saying your historic evidence is not sound.
It's very, very sound.
I will tell you.
Archaeological evidence,
Okay.
Archaeological evidence.
No. Historic evidence and archaeological evidence is different.
Historical evidence was correct. It was documented in everything.
Let's deal with one at a time.
Historical books.
Your historical evidence is, firstly, the 4 Gospels.
No, not only the 4 Gospels.
I didn't say only. I said firstly.
Firstly.
Can I say something? What we have to do is, don't think of a response. Listen to what I say. Listen to what I say, because I said firstly. I didn't say only. I know there's Tacitus, there's Josephus, what's the name? Finley or Filey, who were Roman historians who wrote about, they say that they wrote about Jesus being crucified. Okay. But I said firstly, the first evidence is the 4 Gospels. Okay. I would say the 4 Gospels are not reliable as history.
Why are they not reliable?
Okay. I would say because firstly, we don't know who wrote them.
You don't know who wrote the 4 Gospels,
But I'm going to have a reason for saying this. You know why? I'll tell you the traditional church view of who wrote them. Mark, he was a scribe or a secretary for Peter. Okay. Matthew was a disciple, the tax collector, also known as Levi, a disciple of Jesus. They say he wrote the gospel according to Matthew. Luke, they say Luke was not a disciple, but he was a traveling companion of Paul. He wrote Luke. And then last, they say John is a disciple, the beloved disciple of Jesus. He wrote John. Now, I'm going to tell you that this is an external claim. It's a claim from outside of the Gospels. The Gospels themselves, when you read them, they do not claim to be written by anyone. They don't say who they're written by.
Thank you very much. Can I comment?
Of course.
The Bible have a lot of evidences. Eyewitnesses, eyewitnesses account. You understand? Eyewitnesses.
Let's deal with this one. On who wrote the 4 the 4 Gospels, who wrote them?
Matthew, Mark, Luke, and Mark.
Okay. And I told you it's an external claim. According to biblical scholars, they say the first person actually to say this was Irenaeus. Irenaeus, he was the bishop of Lyon in France, and he said this, scholars say, around the year 185. So this year 185 is over 100 years when many of the Gospels are written. No one said before this.
After Muhammad died, when was the first Quran written? How long was the first Quran written?
What happens is if we...
No, I'm asking you a question. I asked you a question. This is why
you can ask me a question.
I asked you a question now. You are running away from me.
Oh, no.
Let's tell the truth, Let's tell the truth. I told you,
sir, my feet are firmly fixed on the ground. I'm not running anywhere. But the problem is, I don't want to have two subjects going at the same time.
No.
You made a claim that the crucifixion is true due to historic evidence, and I'm saying that the four Gospels are not. I'll give you a list of reasons why they're not historically reliable. One, we don't know who wrote them.
Yeah, one.
Second, we don't have the originals. Third, the four Gospels themselves, they have internal contradictions. Not only four different people writing about the same event giving different interpretations, that's possible, but I'm talking about contradictions which cannot be brought together. I can list them to you. Also, the Gospels themselves, they have contradictions, they have claims, prophecies from the Old Testament which are not in the Old Testament, especially Matthew. The anonymous author Matthew.
Give me 1 minute, yeah. All our parabolating is just 1 minute.
Just to conclude. So my point, those 5 reasons, I think it was 5 reasons I gave, is for me to say that I do not believe that the 4 Gospels are a reliable source of history. And if I have revelation from the Creator, Allah revealed to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, I'm going to accept that.
Okay, thank you very much. If you accept something without genuine evidence, I will say that was not logical. You understand? You have to accept something logically that make reliable sense. You understand? The Quran, it was written 200 years after Muhammad. You know that?
No.
How long was it written after the death of Muhammad? How long? After the death of Muhammad? How long?
I'm going to tell you. It's going to take a few minutes to tell you.
Okay.
The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, from the age of 40, he started receiving revelation from the angel Gabriel, Jibreel, from Allah. Let me finish.
You are talking, you don't let me talk.
No, let me finish. I want to answer your question. I want to answer your question. I am answering.
I have a phone here.
So over 23 years, the Quran was sent down. Whenever the Quran was sent down, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam memorized what was revealed to him. Then he would call scribes to write because the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he could not read or write. He would call scribes, Zayd bin Thabit, Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, Muawiyah. Let me finish. So they would write it down. So the Quran was memorized by people. It was written down on bones, on scraps, on pottery, whatever was available. It was recited daily in the masajid and taught daily. I'm coming to it. And then when the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam died, when the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam died, a battle took place. I believe the name is the Battle of Yamama. So when this battle took place, a lot of people who had memorized the Quran completely from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam died. So Abu Bakr, the first Khalifa, Umar radiallahu anh, they called Zayd bin Thabit. Zayd bin Thabit was a scribe.
How long? What is the year?
I'm going to tell you.
This is all what my Muslim friend do.
Let me tell you.
They don't love the truth.
Let me tell you.
They want to hide under lies.
Let me tell you. Let me finish, sir. I'm nearly finished. Let me finish. So, at that time, within the first year. Are you listening? The first year of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam dying, Zayd bin Thabit gathered a council of people who had memorized Quran and learnt it from the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and they called those people who had memorized Quran, and they called those people who had it written down, and they
verified. How many years was it?
Yes.
Let's leave it because you don't want to say the truth. Let's leave it. No.
So let me answer. So in the first year, it was written down.
Thank you, my brother.
The first year, it was written down.
200 years after Muhammad.
Come back. Sorry, sir. You accused me of running. I hope you're not going to run.
No, you are not. You are hiding.
I said the first year.
You don't want to be truthful.
Who told you 200 years?
It was 200 years. Check your phone.
Who told you that?
The first
I already
Quran,
told you.
the first Quran that was written was 200 years after Muhammad died.
No, it was the first year. I just told you. Abu Bakr
after a year.
Yes, the first year.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
God bless you.
You know what I realised when I left you?
Let me stop these first. Oh. Yes.
What happened?